Hello everyone, how you guys doing today? Having a good day. We are back here in the World of Otium for another episode, working on our tower here. I am just inside. I got some resources gathered and I have got some news for you. So let me get into a spot where we can talk about what we're going to do today. And I will be back with you here in a bit. Alright, everybody, welcome back. So, we're going to be going back to work on our tower today, and I actually undid everything that we did on the last episode, except for this little front facade here. I started having trouble keeping track of everything as I was going up, and I decided what I wanted to do is I needed to lay out my foundation, and I built all these circles where I wanted them to stop. So that's kind of where we're at now, what we're going to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to have these as our marker points as we build up into them. So we'll take a look and I'll sort of show you what we're going to do. So we got our first level, which is this one right here, right? This is just the same level built up all the way around. And the next level is the halfway point of the first quarter. And this is where we're going to start getting into what we're doing here. So, you look at our circles, right? What we want to do is this circle is going to be a radius of 23. This one is a 25. I think we want to do... Yep, that's what I want to check. That is 25. And what we want to do is we want to build this same circle down here at this level and then build up into it. And we're going to have we're building this one up above right into here. So 2 1 2. We're going to do this on the very first level. And then that's where we're going to be filling in the bottoms here. Left that. Left that. That one. And sort of force our way into forming these additional circles going up. And what that's going to do is going to allow us to tighten these circles up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to control the spin more with the colors than with the actual shape. And I think, in all honesty, that's really going to make this look good. We're basically going to build our basic foundation for our shape and then start the twists and turns with the colors. And then follow it back up and get those oops, that should be 2, that should be 1. Getting the form in the colors, go back and then follow it back up with a little bit more detail, that kind of thing, so that we can kind of really start seeing it. Basically is a half circle, gets us back to right where we're at, from there as well. And then this little corner here, that little corner there, we're going to start tying up and do on our own as we go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down some more of this, and then we're going to come back in and we're going to fill in these holes and gaps. And this is how we're going to tighten our circle up and the tower up as we go, with a little bit more precision and control, a little less off-the-cuff organic look and feel to it, which I think in the long run will actually make it look better as we go through. So that's definitely what we're going to be doing. And then this right here, this level right here is going to be, we're going to do one level of white around there, one level of blue over here, and then we're going to start working our way over so that when we get to right here, basically this level, which is this one right here, is where this is going to be white, this is going to be more, this is where the gray is going to kind of stop. It'll be all white over on that side. So that's kind of what we're doing. So let me get to work on some of that and get this next layer laid down, and then start building up a little bit, and we'll bring you back in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So I've been busy. Yep, we are pretty much done to where we're going to be stretching our arms out on this. So, and we've even gone and donned the elytra in order to keep from dying. I haven't died yet, but I was taking quite a bit of fall damage when I was falling from the top up here. So we got pretty much all this. I got one little bit of white to do. I ran out of white concrete. But we've pretty much got all this done. You can see there's these flat levels on here. Let's hit this top level here. It's a good example. And I got plans for these. Little porches or balconies, I think, is what we're gonna do on this. But I've got pretty much all the way up to the top done and taken care of as far as on the main part of the tower. And the next step is going to be getting these sort of closed up, and then start heading up to the side over here. And that's really where I'm going to have to figure out what we're doing. I'm going to have to do a little bit of math here, figure out how far up we want to go. I'm going to probably actually start building down on these, just on the side of it. Let's go up to the top here and take a quick look. I'll show you what we're talking about here. Because basically about, thinking right around here, probably this level right here, we're going to literally start grabbing onto the glass. So this circle that's right there is probably, I would be comfortable taking out like this piece of glass right here. Well, or one of these in here, and building right up next to it. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, like build up right up next to these. And this is where it's going to start touching. Excuse me. Touching onto the glass and working its way up to that circle right there. But I'm probably going to do the down first, which is probably going to be the easiest, at least on this one. And then it'll sort of give me a marker on where we're gonna stop at, and then I'll be able to do the other corners, which is going to be right there and right over there, kind of where I got those spaced out. So then from that corner, I'll put the appropriate sort of tower, and then work our way down, have it finish up at the same spot, and then we'll build from this bottom tower here up into it is what I think I'm going to have to do. Because this shape, I know what I need. These shapes, I know what I'm going to need, where I'm going to stop at, and then I kind of just going to piece this together into this. And this is going to be filled in, and I'm not going to be able to see it at all. It'll be not going to see into this at all, but this thing is huge. Let's take a quick, easy way down. This thing is just enormous. I didn't think it was gonna be as big as it is. I got so many different plans. I got to do some shaping in here. I got to finish filling in this. Got to do the walkway, floor, sort of the grand entrance as well. Some of this is going to go away. But boy, have I got plans. As far as some ideas in here, a couple different ideas on the level. I was going to do the map on the floor down here. And I may take it down to a design on the floor. I'm not going to do maps to begin with. I started doing some work in creative, and from this center point, so let's say like this area right here, to the north tip of the island is 14 maps. Something like over to here. And it's even wider than it is tall up and down. So that means I'd be 14 maps this way to catch everything. And that would just be, you know, that's, let's say 12. It's 144 maps to cover this floor. It's not that I can't do it. That's a lot of entities. It would slow this area down and make it a little hard to get for people to come in here and work on things. So probably not going to do the map to begin with. I may come back and do it once we get Optifine and some other things, and I may make a spot for it down there to be able to climb up part way. I'm thinking that there'll be like a balcony at this level. You can look down and see the whole map, and I may do it with a more scaled map as well. So what I'm going to do is I need to actually go make some more concrete and clay, get some dye and so forth processed, and then I'm going to work on the next little chunk of that. So hopefully we'll have at least the back one finished by the time I bring you back, or at least part of it. That's kind of my hope. So, wow, that sucker's big. I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we have made some progress. You can't really see it. We can kind of see the little circle that I did up there. But let's see where a good spot looking at this is. Go over to these trees. Take a look. I think this will be a good spot to get it from. Yup. Kind of see that going up there. And over. There we go. Let's just fly up there a little bit. I got 8 rockets left. You can kind of see I got this all the way up. Fly into here. Up and attached all the way around. You can see it going up at an angle and then catching right here. It was a lot of work. There's a lot of torches on the inside used for placing this. Ouch. Placing all these blocks. And you can't walk down this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think what I'm going to do is on this particular one, I am going to take out this glass because this is intended to be an island. Ouch. There we go. So I'm gonna, when I get this globe worked on, which hopefully I'll be able to do in the next episode, is there's going to be a island in here, and it's basically going to run around like this. So this back half over here is going to be an island. So I may be able to shape this glass that's in down here. And I even put some of the clay into the glass down here. Not sure if I want to keep that or replace it. It's pretty easy to figure out which is which. But I may do that just so that you can walk down this whole strip back into the tower, into the main tower itself. But I definitely won't be doing that here on the blue and the white. But those are going to take some time to get done. Definitely a lot of work. But I really like the way this is turning out. But that is my time for today. I am just been buried with work and so forth, and work on getting this done here. So this is definitely starting to take some shape. I'm really kind of happy about the way that this has progressed along. My goal is to get this the 3 pieces here, the holding the sphere up, done, so we can work on the interior in there, and the interior of our tower, and let's just poke our heads in there. Take a look at how much last rocket. That's okay. How much space we have in here. We got so much space. So tall. I can't wait to start working on the interior of this and the interior of that. Do an organic build up there, doing a interior build in here. These are always so much fun. And even starting to do some landscaping around here. I've decided that this whole mountain over here is going to come down. This little hill. Not really a mountain, it's more of a hill. This whole thing is going to come down, go significantly lower. And most of the rest of this is all going to be, I'm going to terraform this all down to this level. And then work on doing the landscaping around the building. Which I'd love to hear you guys' feedback on. What do you guys think I should be doing as far as landscaping on the building and the whole. You see a little white dot up there? Oh, it's a torch. I'm like, there's something up there. Something. Love to hear you guys' feedback. Suggestions on what to do for the landscape around the outside of here. Suggestions on what we can put inside of here. And then what you guys think about the overall build and so forth, and how it's gonna tie in with the globe up above. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. Definitely drop me some comments down below. I'm always interested in hearing what you guys think about what I'm putting together and how you guys like what I'm doing. You can also drop me suggestions and ideas on Twitter at @AWanderingNerd. And that is going to be today's. Give me a thumbs up if you think what you guys think of this. Give me a thumbs up down below, like the video, and if you want to see more like this, definitely subscribe. Thank you very much again for being part of this. Let me know what you guys think of this, and until next time, this is Wandering Nerd.